Chosen one, your door of wealth has opened. Step into abundance now. Do not scroll past this moment, because what I am revealing to you right now carries a weight that can shift your entire life. And if you ignore it, you may miss a blessing that has been waiting for you for far longer than you realize. I am telling you clearly that the door of wealth is not something that will open later. It has already opened. And the reason you must stay and listen is because you are standing right at the edge of stepping into a new season that will not wait forever. I am the one who opened this door, and I did not open it by accident or for someone else. I opened it specifically for you because I have seen your struggle, your quiet endurance, and your faith that refused to break even when nothing made sense. This is not a random opportunity or a lucky moment. This is a divine shift, and you must understand it now so you can move forward with clarity and boldness. Type Amen if you receive this. You have been conditioned to think that abundance must arrive slowly, that it must come after endless waiting, but I am breaking that pattern in your life because what I am doing now is different from what you have experienced before. The door of wealth I have opened is not just about money. It is about overflow, provision, stability, and peace that will follow you instead of you chasing after it. I am repositioning your life so that what once felt distant begins to come closer, and what once felt impossible begins to become natural in your reality. This is why you must not doubt or hesitate, because hesitation is the only thing that can delay what has already been released for you. Before you go any further, take a moment to like this video, because this moment carries a blessing that is meant to reach more people who are standing at the same door but do not yet realize it. You have asked for signs, and this is your sign. You have waited for confirmation, and this is your confirmation. I am not speaking in riddles, and I am not hiding anything from you. I am telling you directly that the season of lack is coming to an end, and the season of increase has already begun. But stepping into abundance requires more than just hearing these words. It requires alignment, it requires trust, and it requires you to walk forward without carrying the fear that kept you stuck before. I am removing limitations from your path, but you must also release the mindset that told you that you were not ready or not worthy. There were moments when you felt overlooked, moments when it seemed like others were moving ahead while you remained in the same place. And I saw every one of those moments. I saw the nights you stayed strong when you felt weak, and I saw the way you held on to hope even when everything around you suggested you should give up. Those moments were not wasted, they were preparation. I was shaping your mindset, strengthening your spirit, and building a foundation within you that can now sustain what I am about to place in your hands. Because wealth without preparation leads to loss, but wealth with wisdom creates lasting abundance. Type 1111 if you believe. Now, listen closely, because this is where many miss their breakthrough. When the door opens, it does not always look like what you expected. Sometimes it appears as an idea, sometimes as an opportunity, sometimes as a connection, and sometimes as a sudden shift that pushes you out of your comfort zone. Do not reject what I send just because it does not match the image you had in your mind. I am guiding you in a way that leads to growth, not just comfort. And the abundance I am bringing into your life will require you to move, to act, and to trust, even when you do not have every answer. You are not alone in this transition. My presence is with you in every step you take, and I am not leading you into something uncertain without also providing the strength and clarity you need to succeed. I am aligning things behind the scenes that you cannot yet see, and I am removing obstacles that once stood in your way. Even the delays you experienced were part of a greater plan because they kept you from stepping into things that were not meant for you. Now that the right door has opened, you must recognize it and step through it without fear. There is a flow that is about to enter your life, a flow of provision, of ideas, of opportunities, and of favor that will begin to surround you. This flow will not come from one single source, it will come from multiple directions, because I am expanding your capacity and your reach. You will begin to notice shifts, small at first, then larger, and then undeniable. And when those shifts happen, do not question them, do not shrink back, and do not downplay what I am doing. Receive it fully, because you have been prepared for this moment. I am also teaching you to protect what you receive. Not everything needs to be announced, not everything needs to be shared, and not everyone needs to know what I am doing in your life. There is power in quiet growth, and there is protection in moving with wisdom instead of seeking validation. The wealth I am placing in your life is not just for display, it is for purpose, for stability, and for impact. And I trust you to carry it with understanding and discipline. You have spent enough time expecting disappointment, and now you must learn how to receive without fear, because this season is not built on loss, it is built on increase that will continue to grow. There is a shift happening inside you as well, and you may already feel it in subtle ways. You are thinking differently, responding differently, and even seeing opportunities where you once saw obstacles. That is not by accident, that is the transformation I have been working on within you. Because before the external doors open fully, the internal doors must open first. I am expanding your mindset so that when the abundance arrives in visible form, you will not reject it or sabotage it, but instead you will welcome it and manage it with wisdom. Type 1010 to receive blessings. You must understand that abundance is not just about receiving, it is also about stewardship. I am not only placing resources in your hands, I am also teaching you how to multiply them, how to protect them, and how to use them in ways that create lasting impact. This means you will begin to notice a desire to be more intentional, more disciplined, and more focused. These changes are part of the process, and you should not resist them. Because the more you grow in understanding, the more you will be able to handle what is coming without losing it. There may be moments when you feel a sense of urgency, a push to act, a feeling that something must be done now rather than later. Do not ignore those moments, because that is how I guide you into alignment with the opportunities I am placing before you. I am not leading you into confusion, I am leading you into clarity. But clarity often requires movement. When you take a step, the next step becomes visible, and when you continue moving, the path becomes clearer. This is why waiting for perfect certainty can delay what is already ready for you. I am also removing certain distractions from your life, and you may have already noticed that some things no longer hold your attention the way they used to. Some connections may feel distant, some habits may feel empty, and some environments may no longer feel comfortable. Do not be troubled by this, because it is part of the transition. I am making room for what aligns with your next level, and anything that does not belong there will naturally begin to fade away. Trust this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. There is a new level of favor that is beginning to surround you, and it will show up in ways that cannot be easily explained. Doors will open where you expected resistance, help will appear where you expected struggle, and solutions will come where there once were only problems. This is not coincidence, this is alignment. I am positioning you in places where your efforts will be met with results, and where your presence will create opportunities instead of obstacles. You are stepping into a space where things begin to work with you instead of against you. Type yes to receive miracles. As this unfolds, you must remain grounded. Do not let pride take hold, and do not let fear return. Stay centered, stay grateful, and stay aware of the source of what you are receiving, because when you remain connected to me, the flow continues. But when you disconnect and rely only on yourself, the flow can slow. I am not saying this to create fear. I am saying this to remind you that your strength comes from your connection, and that connection is what sustains everything I am building in your life. There will be people who notice the change in you, and not everyone will understand it. Some will celebrate you, some will question you, and some may even doubt you. Do not let their reactions influence your direction. I did not call them to walk this path, I called you. And because of that, you must stay focused on what I have placed in front of you, rather than looking to others for approval. Your journey is not meant to be explained to everyone, it is meant to be lived with confidence and trust. I am also giving you discernment, the ability to recognize what is right for you and what is not. This will become increasingly important as more opportunities come your way. Not everything that looks good is meant for you, and not every open door is the one I opened. You must listen closely, pay attention to the peace within you, and move only when you feel that confirmation. Because the right opportunities will align with your purpose, while the wrong ones will distract you from it. There is also a deeper level of peace that is beginning to settle within you, and this peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It is a steady presence that remains even when things are changing around you. This peace is your anchor, and it will keep you stable as you step into new territory. Because as your life expands, you will encounter situations that require calmness, clarity, and confidence. And this peace will guide you through those moments without confusion. What you are stepping into is not limited, it is expansive, and expansion requires you to think beyond what you have known. You are not meant to stay within the boundaries of your past experiences, you are meant to grow beyond them. This means you will begin to imagine differently, to expect differently, and to move differently. And as you do, you will begin to see results that reflect that change. I am not rushing you, but I am also not allowing you to remain stagnant. There is a balance that I am guiding you into, a balance between patience and action. You will know when to wait and when to move, because I will make it clear to you. And as you follow that guidance, you will find yourself progressing in ways that feel natural and steady rather than forced or chaotic. Everything I am doing in your life right now is connected. The ideas, the opportunities, the changes, and even the challenges are all part of a larger picture that is unfolding. You may not see the full picture yet, but you will begin to recognize the patterns as you continue forward. And when you do, you will understand that nothing was random, nothing was wasted, and nothing was out of place. You are entering a stretch of your journey where consistency will matter more than intensity. I am not asking you for sudden bursts of effort that fade quickly. I am guiding you into steady movement that builds day by day. The wealth that has opened before you is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to grow with you, to expand as you expand. This is why I am teaching you to remain focused even in small actions. Because small actions done with intention create results that last. You are not chasing something anymore, you are building something, and that difference will change how everything unfolds for you. There will be days when nothing seems dramatic, when the changes feel quiet and almost unnoticed. Do not misinterpret those days as lack of progress, because those are the days when roots are growing beneath the surface. What I am establishing in your life is not shallow, it is deep, and depth requires time and steadiness. Even when you cannot see immediate results, trust that movement is happening. I am aligning things in ways that will reveal themselves at the right moment, and when they do, you will understand why everything had to unfold as it did. Type 777 if you trust God. I am also strengthening your ability to make decisions with clarity. Before, you may have hesitated, second-guessed yourself, or waited too long out of fear of making the wrong move. But now I am sharpening your awareness so that you can recognize the right path more quickly. This does not mean you will never face uncertainty, but it does mean you will not be controlled by it. You will begin to move with a quiet confidence that comes from knowing you are being guided, and that confidence will open even more doors for you. You will notice that your energy is shifting as well. You are becoming more selective about where you invest your time, your attention, and your effort. This is not selfishness, it is wisdom. Because not everything deserves your energy, and not everything will contribute to the abundance I am building in your life. As you become more intentional, you will find that your results become more focused, and your progress becomes more visible. This is part of the alignment that leads to sustainable growth. Type 222 to receive miracles. There are also new ideas that will begin to form within you, ideas that feel different from what you have considered before. Do not dismiss them or delay acting on them. I am placing these ideas in your mind as seeds, and when you act on them, they begin to grow. Some of these ideas will lead to opportunities that expand your income, your influence, or your stability. Others will lead to connections that support your journey in ways you did not expect. Each idea has a purpose, and each step you take with it brings you closer to the fullness of what I have prepared. You are not meant to walk this path with fear of losing what you gain. Fear creates hesitation, and hesitation can limit what is meant to flow freely. Instead, I am teaching you to operate from trust. Trust that what I give you is secure. Trust that what I open for you will not be taken away without purpose. Trust that even if something changes, it is only to lead you into something greater. This trust will free you from the anxiety that once held you back, and it will allow you to move forward with confidence. There will also be moments when you are required to step outside of your comfort zone in ways that feel unfamiliar. You may be asked to take on responsibilities that feel bigger than what you are used to, or to enter spaces that once seemed out of reach. Do not shrink back in those moments. If I have placed you there, it is because you are capable of handling it. I do not lead you into situations without also equipping you to succeed in them. Your growth is tied to your willingness to step forward even when you feel stretched. You will begin to see that your environment is changing, not only physically, but also in the way people respond to you, the way opportunities come to you, and the way situations unfold around you. There will be a noticeable difference, a sense that things are aligning more easily than before. This is not coincidence, it is confirmation. It is a sign that you are moving in the right direction, and that the door that has opened is leading you exactly where you need to be. I am also guiding you to build with intention. Do not rush to expand without structure, and do not pursue growth without understanding. Take the time to establish strong foundations in everything you do. Whether it is your finances, your work, or your personal development, build in a way that supports long-term stability. Because the abundance I am giving you is not meant to be temporary, it is meant to last. And lasting abundance requires thoughtful action and consistent effort. You will encounter moments where patience is required, even in the midst of progress. Not every step will produce immediate visible results, and not every effort will show instant reward. But do not let that discourage you. Patience is part of the process, and it allows what you are building to strengthen over time. When you remain patient, you avoid making rushed decisions that could disrupt your progress. And when you combine patience with action, you create a powerful balance that leads to steady success. There is also a deeper sense of purpose that is beginning to emerge within you. You are starting to understand that what you are receiving is not only for your own benefit, but also for the impact you can have on others. This awareness will guide your decisions and influence how you use the resources you gain. You will find yourself wanting to create, to contribute, and to build something that extends beyond yourself. This is part of the expansion I am leading you into, an expansion that includes both personal growth and meaningful impact. You are not behind, you are not late, and you have not missed your moment. This is your moment. Everything you have experienced has led you here, and everything that is unfolding now is moving you forward. Do not compare your journey to others, because your path is uniquely designed. What I have prepared for you is aligned with who you are, and it will unfold in a way that fits your life perfectly. Continue to move with faith, with clarity, and with purpose. Do not allow distractions to pull you away from what is important, and do not allow doubt to weaken your steps. You are being guided, supported, and positioned in ways that will continue to reveal themselves as you move forward. Stay consistent, stay focused, and stay connected to me. I am not just giving you abundance, I am shaping you into someone who can carry it without losing balance. This is where your growth deepens, not just outwardly, but within your thoughts, your habits, and your daily choices. There are patterns I am gently breaking in your life, patterns that once kept you in cycles of delay, confusion, or inconsistency. You may notice that you are no longer drawn to certain behaviors that once felt normal. You may feel a pull toward discipline, toward clarity, toward intentional action. This is not pressure, this is transformation. I am aligning your inner world with the external abundance I am placing before you, because when both are aligned, nothing can easily disrupt what you are building. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You will also begin to understand the importance of timing in a deeper way. Before, you may have rushed into things or held back too long, unsure of when to act. But now, I am sharpening your awareness so you can sense the right moment more clearly. There will be times when I prompt you to move quickly, and times when I guide you to wait. Both are equally important. When you learn to move with timing instead of impulse, your results will become more precise and more powerful. I am also increasing your ability to recognize value, not just in opportunities, but in yourself. There were moments in your past when you underestimated your worth, when you accepted less than what you deserved because you did not fully see what you carried within you. That season is ending. You are beginning to see yourself differently, to recognize the strength, the insight, and the potential that I have placed inside you. This awareness will influence how you make decisions, how you set boundaries, and how you step into new spaces. Type yes to receive miracles. As your understanding grows, you will become more selective with what you allow into your life. Not everything deserves a place in your environment, and not everyone is meant to walk with you in this new season. This is not about isolation, it is about alignment. I am guiding you toward connections that support your growth, that respect your direction, and that contribute to the abundance I am building in your life. You will recognize these connections by the peace they bring and the clarity they support. There will also be moments where you are required to trust yourself in ways you have not before. You will be faced with decisions that only you can make, paths that only you can walk. In those moments, remember that I am with you, guiding you from within. The clarity you feel, the sense of direction you carry, It is not random. It is part of the guidance I am giving you. Trust it, act on it, and do not let fear override what you know is right. I am also strengthening your resilience. Even in a season of abundance, challenges can still arise, but they will not have the same power over you as before. You will face them with a different mindset, with a steadiness that keeps you grounded. What once would have shaken you will now pass through your life without disrupting your direction. This is because you are no longer operating from uncertainty. You are operating from alignment. You will begin to see that your actions carry more impact than before. The decisions you make, the steps you take, they will create results that extend beyond what you immediately see. This is because you are building on a stronger foundation now. Every action is connected to a larger structure, and that structure is what allows your growth to continue expanding. Be mindful of your actions, not with fear, but with awareness. Because what you do now is shaping what comes next. There is also a sense of responsibility that will begin to grow within you. You will feel a deeper awareness of how you use your time, your resources, and your energy. This is not a burden, it is a sign of maturity. You are stepping into a place where your choices carry greater weight, and with that comes the opportunity to create meaningful outcomes. Embrace this responsibility, because it is part of what allows your abundance to remain steady and purposeful. You may also notice that your vision is becoming clearer. You are beginning to see where you are going, not in every detail, but in direction. This clarity will guide your actions and help you stay focused even when distractions appear. Hold on to this vision, protect it, and continue to move toward it with confidence. Because as you move forward, more details will unfold, and your path will become even clearer. I am not leaving you to figure this out alone. My presence is constant, and my guidance is steady. Even when things feel uncertain, I am there, leading you step by step. You are not required to have all the answers. You are only required to trust the process and continue moving forward. Each step you take reveals the next, and each moment of trust strengthens your journey. There will also be moments of quiet reflection, times when you pause and recognize how far you have come. Do not rush past those moments. They are important because they remind you of the growth you have experienced and the progress you have made. They strengthen your confidence and deepen your gratitude. And gratitude is a powerful force that keeps your heart aligned with what I am doing in your life. What you are building now is not temporary, it is lasting. It is not based on chance, it is based on alignment. And as you continue to move forward, you will see that everything is unfolding in a way that supports your growth, your stability, and your purpose. Stay focused, stay grounded, and stay aligned with me. You are now stepping into a level of awareness where you begin to recognize the difference between temporary gain and lasting abundance. What I am placing before you is not something that fades when circumstances shift. It is something that grows roots and continues to produce even when seasons change. This is why I am guiding you to look beyond quick results and focus on what builds over time. Because the wealth that has opened to you is not meant to appear and disappear, it is meant to stay, to multiply, and to become a steady part of your life. And when you understand this, you will move differently, you will choose differently, and you will protect what is being established within your reach. There is a calm strength forming inside you, a quiet confidence that does not need to prove itself but simply knows. This confidence is not loud, it is steady, and it will guide you in ways that keep you grounded even as your life begins to expand. You will notice that you no longer react the same way to pressure or uncertainty. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you will begin to respond with clarity. This is because you are no longer rooted in fear, you are rooted in trust, and that trust is what allows you to remain stable even when things around you are shifting. Type 222 to claim miracles. I am also teaching you the value of patience in a deeper way than before. Patience is not about waiting without action. It is about moving forward without rushing, about allowing things to unfold at the right pace. When you rush, you risk misalignment, but when you move with patience, you stay connected to the flow I am creating for you. This flow is steady, intentional, and designed to support your growth. It will not overwhelm you, and it will not leave you behind. It will carry you forward at a pace that allows you to build, to understand, and to strengthen everything that is being placed in your life. There will be moments when you are tempted to compare your progress to others. You may see someone moving faster or achieving something that looks similar to what you desire. In those moments, remember that your path is uniquely designed. What I am building in your life is not a copy of someone else's journey. It is tailored to you, to your purpose, and to the impact you are meant to create. Comparison will only distract you and pull your focus away from what truly matters. Stay centered in your path, because that is where your growth continues. Type 777 to affirm your belief. You will also begin to notice that your decisions carry a different weight now. What you choose today will shape what you experience tomorrow in more visible ways than before. This is not meant to create pressure, it is meant to bring awareness. You are no longer in a place where your actions feel disconnected from your results. Everything is becoming more aligned, more direct, and more responsive. This means that when you act with intention, you will see results that reflect that intention, and when you move with clarity, you will experience outcomes that support your direction. I am also increasing your ability to recognize opportunities that align with your purpose. Before, you may have overlooked certain paths because they did not match your expectations. But now you are seeing with a clearer perspective. You are able to identify what fits and what does not, what leads to growth and what leads to distraction. This clarity is a gift, and it will help you navigate the choices that come before you. Use it wisely and trust the direction it provides. There will be times when you are required to step forward, even when you do not feel completely ready. This is where your growth accelerates. Because readiness is not always about feeling prepared. It is about trusting that you will be supported as you move. I am not waiting for you to feel perfect before I open doors. I am opening doors so you can grow into what is required. When you step through them, you will find that you are more capable than you realized, and that your strength expands with each step you take. You are also being guided to build with integrity. This means staying true to what is right, even when shortcuts appear tempting. It means choosing long-term stability over quick gain. The abundance I am placing in your life is meant to last, and integrity is what protects it. When you build with honesty, with care, and with intention, you create something that cannot easily be shaken. This foundation will support you through every season, and it will allow your growth to continue without interruption. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude that is beginning to grow within you. You are starting to appreciate not just the results, but the process itself. You are recognizing the value in each step, each lesson, and each moment of progress. This gratitude will keep your heart aligned and your perspective clear. It will remind you that everything you are experiencing is part of something greater, something that is unfolding with purpose and direction. I am also guiding you to remain humble in your growth. As your life expands, it is important to stay grounded, to remember where you came from, and to remain connected to the source of your strength. Humility does not limit you, it stabilizes you. It keeps you centered and allows you to continue growing without losing balance. Stay rooted in this understanding, and you will move forward with both strength and grace. You will begin to see that your influence is expanding as well.